almost time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Viktor Gyokeres time. It's almost time. It's almost time. I'm refreshing my phone every second to see if they dropped it. They dropped it! They dropped it! It's official! It's official! Viktor Gyokeres is an Arsenal player, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you. The video has dropped, ladies and gentlemen. The video has dropped. Viktor Gyokeres, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gassed. I need to watch this video. I need to watch the video. But before we watch the video, let's comment under the tweet. Welcome to Arsenal, Viktor Gyokeres. Wow. I'm excited. I am excited, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Arsenal have just announced Viktor Gyokeres. Before we go any further, I need to go tweet right underneath the Arsenal Twitter account. This is a historic moment. Hopefully, this is the man who helps us get over the line to deliver the league title that we've been looking for, the striker that we have been waiting for a long time. And you know something? I got to watch this video, but I'm worried about the copyright. I'm worried about the music. So I am going to watch this video right now. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to put this on mute. Wow. No, they deleted it. What? They deleted it? No way. No way they deleted it. Don't be stupid. No way they deleted it. No chance. It's still there. What are you talking about? It's still there. It's still there. It's announced. It's official. You can see right there the video is dropped. Wait, what? They updated the post. They updated the post. Okay. Say word. Say word. They updated the post. Yo, these guys are messing with me. Let's go to the new tweet then. Let's go to the new tweet. This is the new. Who's that? Okay. Yo, this is why is it that I haven't even played the video yet and it already sounds sick? Why is it that I haven't even played the video yet and it already sounds sick? Ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten our new striker. One second. All I gotta say is one second. I'm sweating like crazy. 1 second. Let me retweet this. Welcome to Arsenal, Viktor Gyokeres. Honestly. One second, guys. Sorry. This is admin work. I gotta get the admin work in. Boom. All right. So that is done. Hopefully they don't delete the tweet and repost it again another time. But as you guys can already see, it is absolutely gonna blow up. Everyone's going crazy. I need to watch this goddamn video. This is what we have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Viktor Gyokeres to Arsenal. I can't play the sound. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute this, and I'm gonna have to listen to it from here. So let's get this video playing. Wait, I can't. 1 second. Let me try to get them in sync so I can hear it at the same time as watching it. 1 second. Single-mindedness, okay? Okay. Okay. Bend it to your will. Why am I gassed? Why am I gassed? That was actually cold. That was actually cold. Yo, yo. He's just signed. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. That does not even look like they took too long to make that. It doesn't even look like it took too long for them to make that. It looks like they made that so quick. It looks, yo, guys, Sporting said goodbye. Sporting made a goodbye video. It's not over. It's not over. There's just, today is Viktor Gyokeres' day, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to Singapore. He's going to be there with the players for the Newcastle game. This is what Sporting put out on.
They don't.
Oh wow. This is crazy. All right. I'm gonna get copyright strike today. Literally, I'm just gonna get copyright strike. That's basically what it's gonna be. I need to go find. This is 2 minutes long. Damn, 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Holy shit! 2 minute long goodbye video. That is insane. That is insane. What a farewell video. Let's watch this though. Let's watch this with the sound off. You could probably see they're gonna have videos of him scoring goals for Sporting, him winning trophies, doing what he does. Viktor Gyokeres, absolute man. This is the man. This guy right here is gonna make a big difference for Arsenal. I can't wait for him to join Arsenal. Look at the finishes. Look at the tight angles that he scores goals from. Free kicks, also penalties, left foot, right foot. You probably even have headers, and the celebration. The celebration is going to be everywhere. You're going to have everybody doing this celebration at the Emirates, outside the ground, inside the ground. You're going to have shirts. You're going to have memorabilia. You're going to have everything. This is going to go down. If he does do what we expect him to do, he could go down as the next top striker at Arsenal Football Club. He has the mentality. He's already scored the goals at Sporting. He's already shown what he's capable of doing at Sporting. Just take it and bring it all together. And I'm going to have to rewatch this later on. There is so much to talk about. But before we go any further, once again, I just want to say welcome Viktor Gyokeres to Arsenal. Absolute legend in the making. Hopefully, that is all we can say. Hopefully, he is a legend in the making. But Arsenal, they've done the right thing. They've done the right thing. Forget about Benjamin Sesko. Forget about all the other people. Viktor Gyokeres to Arsenal was the right move. This was the man we needed. This was the man I wanted. And you know how nice it feels for Arsenal Football Club to welcome in a player who I have wanted for well over a year now. Viktor Gyokeres to Arsenal was long in the waiting. And I'm so happy that Andrea Berta and the club have decided to get Viktor Gyokeres to join. Welcome, Viktor Gyokeres, to Arsenal. Hopefully you absolutely smash it and you continue to do what you were doing at Sporting, which was banging in goals for fun. 102 games, 97 goals, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Arsenal Football Club, Viktor Gyokeres. Let's get started. The fun begins now. The fun begins now. Now we get to do what we needed to do. And you know the crazy thing is, Jesus is leaving. He could have taken the number 9, but him taking the number 14 is fitting. He is taking the legendary number 14 shirt, Henry's number 14 shirt, the shirt number that is anonymously known with Arsenal Football Club. And also, he's coming in here not only to take part, he's coming in here to take over. He wants revenge on the Premier League. He stated it before. He wants revenge on the Premier League. He's coming to make sure not only does he come into this league off the back of being what do you call it, a player who barely played at Brighton, to now being a player who's one of the top goal scorers in this league. I guarantee you he's going to be a top goal scorer. Him, Haaland, Salah, they're going to be up there. He's going to be up there. He's going to be amongst the best. And I expect nothing less. From our top summer transfer signing. And you know what? We got him for a good fee also. We got him for a really reasonable fee. It's a reasonable fee compared to what do you call it, the stuff compared to some of the stuff that we're hearing out there. It's a reasonable fee. What is it? We got him for 55 million pounds. If you include add-ons, it's 64 million pounds. That is a really, really good fee. Now the question everyone's going to ask is how many goals Viktor Gyokeres is going to score, how many assists is he going to get. You guys can let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. But at this moment in time, before we start talking about what we're going to do next, I just want to say shout out Netweed. Let's go. Welcome to Arsenal Victor. It's with a K, by the way. Shout out to Netweed. 10K views on YouTube. It's a madness. This is a madness. What do you mean 10K? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. What are you on about, mate? What are you on about? We will find out, I guess, what you're on about in a second. But before we go any further, please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. I am literally trying to change the thumbnail and everything in the middle of this goddamn video. And I'm also trying to make sure I read out all the super chats and everything. But before we go any further, there is some other transfer news we need to get to. We will get to that in any moment now. It is official. Viktor Gyokeres is an Arsenal player. He has now officially signed. We have 273 of you guys in the building. Hit the goddamn like button right now. It is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a goddamn penny. And we now have our guy. This is a serious signing, ladies and gentlemen. We have gotten the man that we've wanted for a while now. And Arsenal Football Club have gotten a top striker. I told you guys he scored 97 goals in 102 games over the last 2 seasons for Sporting, helped them win 3 trophies. The players are gassed. The fans are gassed. This is the type of signing that can take the club over the edge and help us win the major honors that we have been waiting for. Everything that we have been waiting for. Let the movies begin. Let the games begin. Let the title race begin. Let the league campaign begin. And also, Andrea Berta, Viktor Gyokeres, his agent, everybody who's in the process of negotiating this deal with Sporting have done a fantastic job. A fantastic job was done in the process of getting this deal sorted. Viktor Gyokeres joins Arsenal for a much smaller fee than what was initially being reported. He joins Arsenal, and I am very, very excited, to say the least. He is going to be a massive difference maker at Arsenal. 50,000 likes within like 4 minutes. The man is already everything is blowing up. He's literally blowing up Twitter. He's blowing up social media. I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought it was going to be like he joins and then it's going to be kind of calm, but he's already blown up everything. Let's go to the Arsenal website. Viktor Gyokeres signs for Arsenal. We are delighted to announce that the Swedish international Viktor Gyokeres signs for Arsenal a long-term contract. The 27-year-old striker arrives from Sporting Lisbon. I've already mentioned his incredible goal-scoring record of 97 goals in 102 appearances. During his 2 seasons, Viktor Gyokeres helped them win back-to-back league titles, plus the National Cup. He was the top goal scorer for both campaigns, and he also added 12 goals in his 17 appearances for Sweden, which is also better than his fellow countryman, Alexander Isak. That is insane. Next, we also have, he was born in Stockholm. Viktor Gyokeres started his career at this club here, where he developed and he scored 32 goals in 31 appearances under 19s and under 21s. Debuted at the age of 17. He was special from time. And the man came to the Premier League and at Brighton during a time which he got a couple loan spells, and eventually when he went to Coventry City, that's where he exploded. In Coventry City, he was in the Championship. He made it all the way to the Championship playoff final in 2023. And then, of course, he then got the move to Sporting. Andrea Berta spoke about Viktor Gyokeres signing and his thoughts on Viktor Gyokeres. These are his thoughts. We are so pleased with this excellent deal we have completed to bring Viktor Gyokeres to the club. Viktor Gyokeres is an exceptional talent and has consistently demonstrated he has the qualities and the winning mentality required at the top level, uh, at, of a top center for at the top level center forward. Physical, intelligent, work ethic makes him perfect fit for our vision. These guys are gassing me up just by what they're saying. Then you go. Then he finishes off by saying, "We are confident that Gyokeres will have a major impact on the pitch and become a more important figure in our dressing room. Welcome, Viktor Gyokeres." And then the man, the myth, the legend, Mikel Arteta comes out and says this: "We are absolutely delighted to welcome Viktor Gyokeres to the club. The consistency he's shown, his performances, his availability, and has been outstanding. His goal contributions speaks for themselves." There you go. He's not done. He is not done. Viktor Gyokeres has so many qualities. He's quick, powerful, presence up front with the incredible goal scoring numbers at the club. At international level, he will bring a clinical edge, a high conversion rate of chances into goals, intelligent movement in the box, and his consistent threat. We are excited to bring Viktor Gyokeres to our squad. Looking forward to starting working with him. We welcome Viktor to and his family to Arsenal. And then the rest, they continue to say what shirt number he's going to wear and everything else. Honestly, they couldn't. They even have done the interview. They've already done the interview, sit-down interview with Viktor Gyokeres. Wow. Let's look at this. I can't wait to score in the Arsenal colors. The guy knows exactly what to say. He has that mentality in him already. He comes in straight away and has the mentality and says, I feel like he says exactly what you need to hear every time. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to have to watch this later on when I get a chance. But wow, this is Viktor Gyokeres for you guys. This is Viktor. This is the signing we have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. This is the player we have been waiting for. This is the signing we have been waiting for. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. And there is in this video, it's 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes long. I can't watch a whole 8-minute video with you guys, but I'm just going to say this. I am extremely excited. I can't wait to see what he brings to the table for Arsenal Football Club, and hopefully he brings in a whole lot of goals, consistent performances similar to what he does over in Sporting. And let's get on to the rest of the transfer news, as there is some other news that we need to discuss. Now, first, I'm going to start with David Ornstein. David Ornstein has reported, people are talking about Havertz. No need to talk about Havertz and everything. Today's Gyokeres' day. We'll talk about Havertz when we need to. Next, David Ornstein has reported that Fulham are now in advanced talks with Arsenal to sign Reiss Nelson. This is a good move for Reiss Nelson, and this is a good move for Arsenal, because if we can get other players off the books, we then can go and progress quicker with our transfers for example, for Eze. And if we want to do something else, we can discuss that at that time. But for now, it does seem like this situation is progressing. David Ornstein has just told us that it's progressing, it's advancing, and we're going to have to wait and see what Arsenal do. Do they end up getting an obligation, an option? Is it a little bit of both, depending on certain things? It is going to be a loan deal initially with the option to buy or obligation, a significant fee for a permanent move if it does happen. So hopefully we can get a permanent move. If we can't, at least we'll get his wages off the books, and it will help us out massively in the foreseeable future with the whole situation of trying to acquire the talents of Eberechi Eze as our next major summer signing that we're going to be trying to make. Arsenal is not done. We are going to continue to try to make more signings in the coming weeks, depending on if it's Alexander Isak, or sorry, no, why am I saying Isak? I mean Eberechi Eze. As Viktor Gyokeres is in through the door, we no longer will be getting another striker. Alexander Isak is off the table, but there is a player who is at the club right now that could potentially leave. That is none other than Gabriel Jesus. Flamengo are now in advanced talks with Arsenal over a deal for a 1-year loan option to buy of Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus could be going on loan to Flamengo. If he does go on loan to Flamengo, this could mean that Arsenal will potentially have another player off the books that is on extremely high wages. This will benefit the club massively, as we can then go out and use that extra space in financial space to go and get an Eberechi Eze in through the door. But anything more would probably need an outlay of a financial return, either from Trossard or Martinelli. But at this moment in time, if we can get Jesus off the books and on top of that get the likes of Reiss Nelson off the books, that is 100K for Reiss Nelson a week plus 250K for Jesus a week. That's 350K wages a week off the books potentially for this season. But they're saying Arsenal can't get all 250K off the books. It'll probably be 120K, as Flamengo are willing to pay 50% of his wages, and Arsenal will have to pay 50% of his wages. We'll have to wait and see what happens if this is something that Arsenal go with, because there is also clubs across Europe that are also interested in Jesus. Let's see if somebody else comes in and actually is willing to pay more for Jesus. I think it's unlikely, but all we can do is wait and see if somebody is willing to pay for Jesus. News on Eberechi Eze. People close to Eberechi Eze are still confident he will be an Arsenal player this summer. The players' camp believe Arsenal are focused on outgoings first before bringing him in. But there's also more reports on that. I'll bring it up in a second. Yesterday, Miguel Delaney reported this, and it was a very, very detailed report, if I say so myself, on the whole situation with Eze and Arsenal. Eze seems to be the next big player Arsenal is trying to go for. Arsenal are aiming to swiftly move to secure Eberechi Eze once the deal for Viktor Gyokeres is complete. Arsenal are a top choice. Arsenal are Eze's top choice. Those close to the player are confident that the deal will be done in the next few weeks. Arsenal are hoping to agree a fee of around 60 million rather than the reported 68, although the terms are amendable to Crystal Palace, with the suggestion that both clubs will be flexible. So we'll have to wait and see how flexible Crystal Palace are. And this is also another thing that's being reported. Arsenal prefer to sell the player before they move on. Arsenal would prefer to sell a player before they move on the Eze deal, but it's understood that signing is not contingent to that. There is a possibility Reiss Nelson could also be included in the deal. This part right here is amazing. The fact that we would sign Eze and is still not contingent to us selling or not. So even if we don't sell a single player or we don't move out a single player, we still can potentially go and get Eze over the line, and the two are not contingent to each other. That is a massive, massive change from Arsenal of past, where it seemed to me where Arsenal of past, we used to always have to sell to buy. This is great news. I'm very excited about this. I'm happy about it, and I'm happy that we don't have those little things holding us back. As for an 8 million difference in price, I think that can get negotiated down to like 4 million potentially. And there is the part about Eberechi Eze's people saying that they feel confident that the deal is going to get done. That right there is very, very positive news, to say so myself. So I'm very excited about that. Once again, there is a lot of talk about Kai Havertz, but Kai Havertz, as you can see, is very happy. The fans are cheering him on, and I still think he's going to have a big part to play next season. Don't forget, Erling Haaland had guys like Julian Alvarez in the team playing behind him, but still were involved in getting bare minutes. And in the case that Kai Havertz doesn't get enough minutes, he can eventually leave. But right now, that's not the discussion that we're going to be having. We already know that Marquinhos was already Christian Mosquera is already back in with the team. So yeah, this is the reported price, which is 73.5 million euros. That's what they're saying. But some people are reporting it's even less than that. Oh, William Saliba. Boys and girls. The Saliba stuff is interesting. I've been hearing something about Saliba that I don't think a lot of people know. Now, I'm not gonna say anything crazy about the whole Saliba stuff, but one thing I will say, keep an eye on William Saliba. He could soon sign a new deal. Arsenal could have a situation where Gabriel Magalhaes, Ethan, Mazur Skelly, Saka, and William Saliba all sign new deals. And I'm just going to show you guys something from David Ornstein on the 9th of May. On the 9th of May, David Ornstein said this. On the 9th of May, he said, Arsenal are opening talks over a new contract for William Saliba. No offer yet, soon to be expected as dialogue ramps up. Andrea Berta and the 24-year-old camp. The French defender is happy and will want terms reflecting status as for, right? Then, if I'm not mistaken, David Ornstein did say something about William Saliba. No, I seen it somewhere, but there was something new today about Saliba being happy at Arsenal and wanting to stay. He basically saying that he doesn't want to move this year. He's not going to move, and Real Madrid can do whatever they want, but he's not going to move this year. And I even seen reports potentially suggesting that he would sign a new deal. William Saliba is content at Arsenal and does not want to leave. This was reported earlier today by this man here. So here we go. William Saliba, even 100 million would not open the door. Arsenal do not want to hear about. Okay, so here we go. Here's one more source about the William Saliba stuff. William Saliba is untouchable. Not even a massive offer of 100 million euros would open the door. Arsenal and Arteta do not want to hear anything about Real Madrid's interests. That is coming from that source right there. I even seen one more source stating that William Saliba, here we go. So that's the untouchable part. That was about 8 hours ago, them saying that William Saliba is untouchable. And reports came out 9 hours ago from Sam C that this right here, let me show you. So yeah, I don't think Konate is going anywhere either. I think Real Madrid are going to have to find another option besides Konate and Saliba. Arsenal continue to maintain the stance that they do not want William Saliba to renew. Arsenal maintain the stance that they want William Saliba to renew his contract and are confident he will do so. Arsenal contacts has taken place between recent weeks between Saliba's camp and Real Madrid, but we are told that Saliba is content at Arsenal and does not want to move before the World Cup. So the World Cup is next summer. He's not going nowhere until next summer, before next summer. And that just tells me he's staying for this year. And I've even heard reports that he potentially might be signing an extension. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But the William Saliba situation is not over. I've heard from people that I know that Saliba is going to be staying and signing a new deal. And after beating Real Madrid in the league, that he's confident that Arsenal is the place to be. And with the signings that we're making this window, he's confident that Arsenal might be the place for him to be for the foreseeable future. So yeah, William Saliba could potentially be getting a contract extension. We will have to wait and see what more happens. But Arsenal maintain the fact that they want a renew his contract, and it's really down to him. And I even heard from a little birdie that it might be done and they're just waiting for Arsenal to come back from Singapore and the Asia tour before it's official. We'll wait and see how true that actually is. But yeah, good news. So once again, today, only good news. Viktor Gyokeres announced Reiss Nelson is headed to Fulham. That is a good move for him. Jesus could be potentially headed to Flamengo, where they pay 50% of his wages. That helps us out. It helps them out. It gets a player off the book, and they potentially could buy him at the end of the loan. And Eze, is still going to be coming. Reports are that Eze has told his family that he's going to be coming. He's told his people that he's going to be an Arsenal player. Expected to get Arsenal to make a move for him. And once we make a move, everyone will know that how long. And from there, it won't take too long. Eze is going to be the next big signing for Arsenal. And in case you guys are wondering about Rodrigo and all those other people, that is depending on a sale. As for William Saliba, hopefully we can get a new deal sorted with him soon. Real Madrid, we fended them off for now, and it doesn't seem like we have to worry about Real Madrid at this moment in time, especially after we beat them in the Champions League. We've kind of convinced the player that we are the better destination to stay at in the short term, at least. And yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I've gone for exactly 31 minutes. I'm quite gassed. I'm out of breath. I've kind of been speaking without taking a breather. And yeah, people talking about Konate. Konate's not going nowhere either. Konate's staying at Liverpool, and Saliba staying at Arsenal. Real Madrid are going to have to find another option. Eze is going to be the next big signing. He's going to take the number 10 shirt, hopefully. And yeah, that's it. Great video today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We got over 300 people on YouTube. You definitely have gotten over 100 likes. We got another 1,000 people on Twitter. Shout out to all you guys on Twitter. Please do follow me on my Twitter account, as I do go live quite often. And that's it for today. I'll leave you guys be. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love for the love, people. Eagle Talks Football. We're out of here. And yeah, you already know what it is. Peace. Wait, before we go, let me send you over to another channel, and I need you guys to raid that channel. Who are we going to raid? We are going to raid, who are we going to raid? Let me see. Who's live that I could actually raid right now? Who's live? Let me see who's live. Live. Who's live? Let me see if there's an Arsenal account. Let me see if I can raid this guy. So there's this guy named Waffle Don. He has a small account. If we can raid him, we can raid him. Yeah, so we're going to send you over to Waffle Don. Guys, do me a favor. Go show Waffle Don some love, okay? We're out of here, people. Catch you guys. Have a wonderful day. Catch you guys in the next one. Love for the love. Show Waffle Don some love. And we're out of here, people. Done now. Peace.